Hey viewers, Michael Warren here from Essential Guitar Lessons, and let's learn how to play It's Now or Never by Elvis. Now the strumming pattern we're going to use, except for the intro, it's going to stay the same for the whole song. What we're going to do is we're going to play the root note first, then we're going to do a controlled down strum. So we're running down the strings, it's not going to be a, and then an up, down, up. So root note. And that one pattern is one bar. So we have the root note on the E, which will be the top E string. For the B7, it's the A string. For the F sharp minor, it's the E string, and the A minor, the root note, is the A string there. So doing the E. And that's our strumming pattern for the whole song, except for the intro there. So now let's get into it. Let's do the intro first. So for our intro, we're just going to start on the E chord. We're just going to play that and hold that for a bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to our B6. We're going to hold that for a 2 count. 2, our B7, 2, and then our E for a 2 count as well. And the little guitar fill, which I'll show you in a second, is playing over the top of that. So let's try that now. Starting on the E for a bar, the B6, the B7, and then the E. Now there's a little guitar doing a fill over that, so let's run over that as well. We're going to be starting on the 12th fret on the B string and the 11th fret on the E string. It's all tremolo picking, so if you come right back on the bridge of your guitar, it's a little bit easier. Then we come back to the 9th fret on the B string, the 7th fret on the E string. Then just come back 2 frets, so 7 on the B, 5 on the E. And then 5 on the B, 4 on the E. So let's do that up to speed now, all tremolo picking, and remember, come back on your bridge, it makes it a little bit easier to play. And that's our first intro. Then it just goes to the E and we start our strumming pattern, and we do that for 2 bars. And the singing starts at the end of that. So that's our intro, and then from there we go straight into our chorus. So from our intro we've done 2 bars of E after our little fill, and then the chorus we go straight into our E, and we do that for another 2 bars with our strumming pattern. F sharp minor for 2 bars, B7 for 2 bars with our root note on the A string, back to E for 2 bars, A minor for 2 bars with our root note on the A string, back to E for 2 bars, B7 for 2 bars, back to E for a bar, and then the second bar we just play the E once and stop. So that last bar of the E, or the last 2 bars of E, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me play the intro for you, and then we do 4 bars of E and into the chorus. Let's do that now. B6, B7, E, intro, 2 bars of E. Now our chorus, start the E, 2 bars. F sharp minor, B7, E, 2 bars. A minor, B7, finishing on our E. And that's our intro there, plus our chorus. Then from there we go into our verse. So again, we're finished on the E and we start on the E, and we do that for 2 bars. A for 2 bars, B7 for 2 bars, E for 2 bars, then we do the E again for another 2 bars, A for 2 bars, this time E for just 1 bar, B7 for a bar, E for 1 bar, and then we do our last strum again and hold the E, so really 2 bars there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's our verse. Let me play that for you now, starting with our E for 2 bars. A, 2 bars there. B7, 2 bars. Back to E. E again, another 2 bars. So that's our verse. From there we go straight back to the chorus again, and that's exactly the same as our first chorus. Back to the verse, which is exactly the same as the part we just played, and then we finish with our chorus again, but the end part's going to be a little bit different, so let's go over that now. So we're going to start the chorus the same. E for 2 bars, F sharp minor for 2 bars, B7 for 2 bars, E for 2 bars, A minor for 2 bars, E for 2 bars, B7 for 2 bars, E for 2 bars, no stop this time. Back to B7 for 2 bars, E for 2 bars, but we're stopping on the second bar. 2, 3, 4. Just play the B7 once and hold for 2 bars. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to E for 2 bars. B7 for 2 bars. E for a bar. And the last bar he's going to do it. So down, down, down. So our last 2 bars on the E. So let me play that last part of the chorus for you. The first part of the chorus stays exactly the same. We're not stopping on the E, we're stopping the second time. So going from that last E in the chorus, 2 bars. Now B7 for 2 bars. And now E. And that's all the parts of the song. Not too hard. Probably the hardest chord in there is our B7 and the F sharp minor, but it'll give you some good practice on those 2 bar chords there. Other than that, not too hard at all. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.